Okay, so we got here, in my opinion, probably the best setter who ever lived. I think it is Ricardo. Setter for Brazil, basically from 2002, 2001, 2002 to about 2007. 2007, where he kind of allegedly got kicked off the team for arguing with the coach a little bit, and he was actually the captain. He wanted to keep the prize money for tournaments and different things, and usually Brazil gives back to the federation. So kind of some turmoil there, just kind of a backstory. But he's the master at messing with the other middle blockers. I mean, he's not super tall. He's about 6'3", 6'2", 6'3" at the most. Kind of even a little overweight at the end of that years. I mean, he was kind of skinny earlier, but doesn't jump very well. Um, in an athletic standpoint, pretty average speed, but I mean, his misdirection, his ability to mess with the other team's middle blocker is unbelievable. His temper, his fire, his direction, his ability to create unpredictable sets, mismatches is pretty unbelievable. So let's take a look here a little bit. I mean, as you can see here, he's all the way from the service line, running at the ball, kind of giving the outside. The three blockers, look at the three blockers on the other team. They're all the way, all of them. One, two, three. They have to be wide because they have no idea where he's going to go, even from the service line. That's how dynamic he is. Pushes it back nice and easy with some tempo. Kills it, and then he gets a little fired up too. That's what I like about him too. He gets real fired up. He was a big reason why they won almost every single world championship in a row from 2003 or 2002 on. Let's take a look at this again. There again, with tempo, with speed. He stands straight up. He looks like he's going outside. The other blockers, I mean, he's setting from back there, and all three of them have to be disciplined and not shade one direction. Shoots it quick as heck. Look at that. Keeps the hands above his head. Directs it sideways. Nice little fling here. Holds it to the last second and then quick. Last second, quick. Fired up again. I like that. And he's just running it perfectly. Transition ball. Look at Dante, the outside hitter, just almost digging it and step closing, just right left. Not even look at this pipe, just right left. That's it. He has such good touch too, Ricardo. He's just kind of floating the ball up there, just floating it up there. Nice and easy. And he's getting fired up again. This is the World Championships. I think they won this first game 25-13. This was against Poland. This was against Poland here. Yeah, 25-13 was the first game for the World Championship. That's how much they won. Step play, just left. There, this is pretty good. Taking it at a high point, keeping your back straight. Look at this, just straight up line. The ball's out in front of him though. He's still keeping it above his head out in front. The ball's not directly over his head. So he's here. His head is right here. And his arms are still right here. And the ball's there. And his back is straight, so he's pretty unpredictable. This is as perfect as he can get, obviously. Then he takes it. Same spot. flicks back. The other middle is no chance. The pin blocker has to just stand there because of how fast the set is. The set's so fast that he can't really, he just has to load up. He doesn't have time really. And it's a transition play too. It's so quick in transition he can't even get back. He's protecting the big part of the court, leaves line, perfect set. I like this. I like this a lot. I like running in from the back row and then setting a shoot to the middle. It's super unpredictable. Look at this middle. This goes for Emmett. Everybody here. Look at this middle right here. He just kind of he's after the block. It's Doug. Here he comes. He comes down. He sees the play instantly. He comes down. The second he lands, he looks at the ball. He's looking at the ball. He's looking at the ball. He just step closes right where he is. And he just launches it. Just step closes right where he is and just unloads on it. Look at that. Comes down. Left, right. Boom. Step close. Boom. I like this, how he comes in and just like kind of waiting, and it kind of looks nonchalant. He gives this kind of like nonchalant, and then all of a sudden the ball just explodes out of his hands. Out of Ricardo's hands. Yeah, this is knowing, I mean, he's really good at knowing different players' sets. So, I mean, to Dante or whatever, he gives different sets. To the pipe, I mean, he's playing pretty fast, obviously, but to Jiba, he's giving it an extremely fast set here because he knows Jiba's arm swing is ridiculously fast. So here it comes outside. He kind of has this little, like, he goes kind of slow to the ball. And then fast. So he's still, his feet are open into a V stance. So he's waiting for the ball into a V. I think I talked to the 16 setter about this, other setters. Opening the court to the V. Having misdirection. Let's look at the setter here. So his feet are open. That middle's in the air. Middle's in the air, coming at him. Man, that is a fast set, though. Wow. That is fast. That's unbelievable. But he's still taking it from the same spot. He's taking it from the same contact point. It's just basically Jiba also just destroying it. Step closing, just karate chopping it. Simple back one, you just don't know what he's going to do. Because he looks the same on every contact. He jumps. The ball is right here. He's still got that straight back. He's got the ball outside of his hands. He's coming here with the ball. You just don't know where that ball is going to go. He can go every direction. See, his hands are up, waiting. He's jumping with his hands already ready to set it. And then it's just a flick. He's up, and then he puts his body, everything into it. Look how his shoulders turn. Everything is directing into it. So he's really directing and funneling it after he sets it. It's like the follow-through of the set. Basically the follow-through of the set, yeah. Let's see, last player here. And the middle doesn't give up, too. The middle just turns and transitions step close. So middles, if you're up and ready, the setter will set you. Look at that, it goes for every middle. I mean, we got to be up in transition like this.